Hey everybody. Okay, so as you may have noticed, I haven't posted in a bit. My last video I think was February 14th, and even that was filmed probably about 2 weeks prior to posting. And to answer, I feel like I've gotten a lot of questions on like Insta and DMs and everything on where I've been or where are the YouTube videos. And realistically, so I haven't stopped working out at all, actually. I've kept working out and a lot of stuff has changed, and that's kind of what this video is for. It's to address a lot of things. So first of all, so I'm in high school. It's my senior year, and I've just been insanely busy with homework and getting grades and making sure those said grades are good while still maintaining like a girlfriend and friends and like work. I have a job. So it's just been really, really difficult lately, especially just with time restrictions and then I'm not getting any sleep. It takes forever to edit. But I've adjusted a lot of things lately. I've fixed a lot of things, and hopefully it's going to allow me to, be a lot better in what I'm doing. Sorry, I keep glancing over there. I got a script so I can stay on track during this instead of like rambling on about something like I'm doing now. So first of all, new split. I used to run PPLA, which is push, pull, legs, arms. And I kind of have hated on upper, lower, and full body ever since it started. And then I did a lot of research into it, and I've been doing a lot of research onto that. And I've switched to FBEOD. I believe it stands for full body every other day. So basically how full body works and why this is why I think, and technically no because of science, that full body is the superior split to something like PPL or PPLA. So whenever you do a set, your muscles have mechanical tension on them. Now, that first set equates for about 90% of the growth. And we know from science and tests and research that the first 5 reps before failure are the ones that are most stimulating for hypertrophy and are going to provide the most hypertrophy. So doing 30 reps to failure versus doing 5 reps to failure actually provides the same amount of growth, except for now those extra 25 reps you did here are just going to fatigue you there. So if that makes sense, that's why you want to do about just one set, because it's going to equate for about 90% of your growth. Now, the second set's good. It gives you that little bit extra edge, but frequency would be more optimal in that sense instead of trying to hit multiple things. That way, hitting the same muscle 2 times. So instead of doing bench 2 sets of 8, doing bench for 1 set of 5 to 6 is going to allow you to train not the very next day, but the day after that. So you're constantly getting that 90% every other day. And that's why the split's more optimal. So another thing is I don't go to my old gym anymore. This switched about, I need a breather. I don't go to my old gym anymore. Now, do I have anything against that gym? No. But I do have a few problems with it. Whenever I switched to this split, I started getting a lot stronger, a lot quicker. And I started maxing out machines. Very, very good. Who cares? The problem is a lot of said machines are ones that are kind of vital for growth, like preacher machines or cables. There was no way to add weight in our gym. The gym I went to wouldn't allow you to add anything more than a 25-pound plate onto there. So you couldn't actually load up, I guess, a sufficient amount of weight to trigger growth. So I had to switch gyms, which sucks. And I go into this new gym. It's really, really nice, really, really cool. And I'm paying for this one instead of my parents. And you'll see a lot more content in that gym. Will I go back to Absolute, which is the name of the gym? Occasionally, yeah. Like if I want to go like film something with Mark, and I'll cover that later. But most of my content is going to be at this new gym, and y'all will see in the next video, obviously. Next thing. So I finished off my bulk. I know I probably should have filmed it, and I probably should have said everything. I just was so inherently busy, but I was going for, whenever I first started the bulk, 240, and I was 165. That's a little bit dumb of me, realizing that now. You don't need to gain 80 pounds of fat for 5 pounds of muscle. It just doesn't make sense, right? So I lowered that goal to 230, then to 220. And then I'm sitting there at 215, and I'm kind of hovering around there. My strength's never been better, but it's just kind of hard to put on that extra weight. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to spend the next 3 or 4 months trying to put on 5 pounds, or it's going to be all fat. And I was like, okay, I feel like I've gotten to a point. So I started cutting about 6 days ago now, as of when this video is coming out. And it is been actually pretty good. So I'm 205 now. So I was 215 and then 205. How'd you lose 10 pounds in 6 days? You must be under eating a whole bunch. No, I've been very consistent on cardio. I've been very consistent on my calories. And a lot of that weight loss is just water weight, if I'm being 100% honest with you. The more carbs you eat, carbs hold water. Water is heavy. Stop eating as much carbs, less water, less heavy. It's simple, really. Next thing, where's Mark? Oh, you mentioned earlier, Devin, that, you know, Mark might not be in these videos anymore. So do I have anything against Mark? Absolutely not. He's still my best friend, my brother. However, he does go to that old gym, and I go to this new gym. So there's a little bit of a, you know, there. And he could come to this gym, but this gym is, it's just kind of out of the way for him. It just doesn't make a lot of sense for him to go, not to mention he already has like he's, I guess, like contracted there. Now, could he go to this gym? Yeah. But for right now, or unless we work out, it doesn't mean he's going to disappear from the channel completely, obviously. We're still going to just do videos. Another thing about videos, I kind of want to change up my style, like, a lot. I don't want to just relay music on one thing and then on the next video it's just complete silence, or it's just me grunting, and then it's 2 sets and it's weird and it's all over the place. And I wanted something more methodical, something more freeing, if that makes sense, instead of trying to stick into this YouTube algorithm right there and just trying to make this perfect idea of content in my head to get the most views. This is my channel. I want to have fun. I want to go in there and lift weights. I want to have a few laughs and everything. And to be honest with you, I was kind of getting really burnt out. And I know that's early. Oh, why are you getting burnt out from content? Because it just felt like it was the same every single video. I felt bad almost, y'all. Like, oh, here's the same video over and over and over again. They would either be 10 minutes long or 40 minutes long, either or, you know. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me to keep doing content that way. So for that reason, a lot of content's going to change. The split's obviously going to change to full body every day. It's been that way for about a month now. A lot more content in that gym. Cut's going well. I feel like I'm getting a lot. Terrible lighting, obviously, but I'm getting... Okay, so technical issue. My iPhone ran out of storage. The video is still there, so that's all good, and I can go back and, like, edit. So it's going to look a little weird for, like, a second, I guess. But, yeah, so another thing. I don't have a mic anymore. My mic broke. I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't fix it, and I will try to get a new mic. But another thing about this gym is that they blast music so blaringly loud that it's almost impossible to hear anything. Now, with my headphones on, I can't hear it. It's not a problem for me, but for y'all, if I'm talking, y'all aren't hearing anything. So I feel like a lot of my workout clips are probably going to be muted, and then there will either be voiceovers or music, or that's still up for stuff. Like, y'all can tell me in the comments below what y'all want. Would y'all want music over the videos? Do y'all want me talking, explaining the exercise, explaining like how to work out? Hold on. Chair. But yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry if it was kind of like rambly, this video, and this is more of a comeback video, and I just want to change up a lot of stuff and tell y'all where I've been, and new stuff's on the way. Have a good day.